I don't know I can pinpoint a specific time when I knew I wanted to be a teacher. As I look back on it now, my father was in education first, and I have family members, an aunt and uncle that are in education, and it was just one of those things that felt natural. I did not enter college to go into education. I entered college with the purpose of studying science, and while there started in the education classes and realized that was probably where I needed to be, and have stayed there since.
I believe Laura's a champion of science because she's active in the field of science outside of her teaching in her classroom. From her experience at Johns Hopkins to her experience at the CDC to the work that she does just to build her own classroom experience, to build her knowledge base, to be able to share it with her students.
She's one of those teachers that is great at what she does because she can teach everything. She's just amazing at the amount of information she knows. Sometimes it's mind-boggling.
You can ask her about anything in class and she can tell you an answer or can point you towards somewhere that will tell you what you want to know. And I would like to grow up and know just as much information as she does. And she has a true love for science, and I hope that I can get as much out of my science career as she has.
After coming to Wakefield, Laura had to create a forensic science program. Over the course of the next 2 years, Laura used resources available across Wake County and authored a curriculum for a class of forensic science.
I think it's a great place for the kids to show the application of science. Here's what you can do with it. Here's a career that can be open to all different kinds of sciences and give you the opportunity to apply what you've been learning in class, take it beyond just the textbook, and you start to see the nuances of things. And they got really excited about it. We've had a class, at least one class every semester since we've started it, and it's just the response to it has been phenomenal.
Like most high school students, I feel that I have, had gone through a dozen different career choices and major choices, as I'm preparing to go to college. And each time, as I weigh out my options, I feel like I can go to Miss Stiles because she's so approachable. You can, come to her before school, during lunch, after school, and just ask her anything. She develops a great relationship with every one of her students and really takes the effort to get to know them individually.
For her, when a student comes back and says, not only am I going into a field of science, but what's even more heartrending for her, I think, is when a student comes back and says, I'm going to teach science. I'm going to follow your example and teach others about how cool science really can be. She's absolutely outstanding. And I know that I was a better teacher when I was in the classroom because of my time working and sharing with her.